Hey friends, it's your girl AP. I am back and I wanted to talk all things budget categories. Now, you all know if you've been following me for a while that I am big on tracking your expenses. Anytime you make a purchase, I want you to write the date down, the amount, if you use your debit or your credit card or cash, and then what transaction it was, and then the category. Now you have to come up with your own categories, and when you do so, that will help you to figure out, like I use the highlighter method. It will help you to figure out which category goes with which color. Now these are several of my different categories. I also have a few more because I just have a lot of different categories in which I will show you in just a moment. But by you tracking your expenses, you can just narrow down where your money is going so that we can put it into this right here. So I made this and it's on my Etsy store, and then also I made this, it's in my Etsy store. So let's just break down, for example, how I personally label all my different categories and what goes into each category, so that at the end of the month, now this form here, this is from the Budget Mom, we can figure out where did my money go. So you see I have all my different categories right here, and then how much I spent. This is January and then this is February. So by doing this, you can figure out where your money went throughout the month, okay? All right, so let's start with like household. For me, now, first of all, I do want to apologize for the lighting. The sun is just going in and out of the clouds, but I will do my best to change the lighting when I do the editing of the video. But for me, like we have household. Now I have that color here. You see it in green. And then I have household, and CE means my cash envelopes. Now under my household, I have like mortgage, my Netflix, Ring cameras, my grass, internet. I also have another alarm system here, so that will go all in here, in that box here. So anytime it comes out of my checking account, I'll write it down here and then highlight it so that I can know where my money is going. So like I said, at the end of the month, I can tally it all up. All right, so my household cash envelopes. Now this is different because I can go to Walmart and I'm buying dish soap, body soap, garage, garbage bags, cleaning supplies. Any of those kind of items will go in my household cash envelopes. Utilities, here's an example: your gas, your water, your electricities. You color that in. You choose the different colors. I got these at Walmart. But you choose the different colors and you highlight it when you do your expenses, so you can just, you know, tally it all up at the end of the month. Now here we have restaurants. That's just self-explanatory. That is eating out. Miscellaneous, any random items. Like I love to go to the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, which is not a dollar anymore, but that's beside the point. Those items go under the miscellaneous. Personal, here's an example: when we have our hair appointments, or if I buy vitamins or anything related to me and the boys, that goes under personal. Now we have groceries, self-explanatory. Now auto, I have two different boxes here for auto. You see auto here and then auto gas. Now auto gas is basically fuel. And then auto here is my car insurance, AAA, maintenance, any registration, any car repairs in general goes in this box here. Entertainment, self-explanatory, any fun activities. The kids have a sinking fund in which I contribute money to. I try to do it monthly. And in that box, chores or report cards. And then I do have a box here for social media. I have Canva and I have TubeBuddy, and so I want to make sure I'm accountable for those different transactions. So that has a heading as well. Now, if you notice, I'm looking for trends. I'm trying to see how I'm spending my money. I'm trying to analyze my expenses so I can group them all together at the end. So often people don't know where their money is going. So this is helping you. Remember, step one, track them. And this is how you're going to track them in the different categories. Sam's Club. For me, Sam's Club is different than grocery shopping. I do go to Sam's for different items like the boys' snacks, or if I need bulk toilet paper or bulk paper towels or anything of that nature, that goes under Sam's. And then Sam's has like its own color, so it's red. And then I do save money. I do my money challenges, and then I have automatic transfer into my savings account. So I want to account for that. And as you can see here, in January, I didn't save much. I just had $45, but I increased it because I didn't spend a lot of money for my cash envelopes in February. So I was able to save $570 in February. Investments. This is outside of my 401k because my 401k comes directly out of my payroll check. But outside of that, I do invest in Walmart, McDonald's, and then I do have Fidelity accounts. And Bella, here's her category: grooming, heartworm, flea protection. Now her dog food, I do put in the category of groceries because I'm already there. I just put it with the groceries, but this is anything else outside of her dog food. Medical, co-pays, let's talk about that. And then even though you have insurance, I don't know if it's like that for you, but for me, there's always a bill that comes in the mail. And so insurance does not want to pay, and they just will send you a bill. So if I don't have the money in my buffer, I will use my medical sinking fund money, and then I'll just replenish it and put it back into the bank from that envelope. And clothes, I haven't decided on a color for clothes yet, but if you purchase any clothes, it goes right there. So of course I have tons of other sinking funds, but I wanted to talk basically on just how to just group it all together so you'll just know where your money's going. You can see the trends, you can figure out what you need to change in your spending, or if you want to just put different things in different categories. I just wanted to give you an example of that. All of this, like I said, is on in my Etsy store. You can go check those out and print those out so you can have this, and you can change them however you like. This is just an example of how I'm doing things. Like I say, always follow me on my social media because that is where I literally go behind the scenes of my life on a daily basis, so you can see how I'm doing things. But I also want to love to jump on here and do a long form video so you can get an idea what I'm doing as well. So just to wrap it up, remember, track your expenses. Make sure you're keeping your receipts. That way you know where your money's going. Sometimes it's so easy just to swipe or just to pay cash, but always remember to ask for a receipt so you can keep account of all your money. Use the highlighter method. It helps you to stay on track. It helps you to stay focused. Just print out some different labels and label them how you choose fit. And then, figure out your categories. What are you going to put into the different categories that you have come up with? And then, because at the end of the month, you can calculate where your money was going, and you can see if you've overspent or underspent. Well, I doubt if we probably underspend on anything nowadays with inflation, but it will still show you a trend. I'm still learning how to do the where did my money go worksheet, but at least I have where I did my spending at. So I hope this video encouraged you. I hope that you learned a little something from it. And I will see you guys back in a future video. You take care and you stay blessed.